So as we go through each of the 4 needs, we're going to break them down into sections. We're going to look at the reason behind each need, we're going to look at the type of behaviour each need drives in us, and then we're going to look at the type of outcomes that we get, whether or not they are beneficial to us or whether or not they are actually harmful to us in the long run. So let's look at pride. Pride generates a desire or an ability within us to value something or to place importance upon something. And it's how we represent or demonstrate what's important to us in various activities, whether or not it's learning a skill that we can then perform somehow, whether or not it's demonstrating our strength or our beauty, our aesthetics or our wealth or our knowledge, whatever it is, how we demonstrate what's important to us will generate a various scale of pride within us. One of the main problems that we have when we are representing what's important to us is that we can receive ridicule or criticism. And if we're not prepared, or if we don't have a proper support structure around us to overcome that ridicule, we can actually adopt someone else's value just to fit in. And then we start pursuing interests that are not true to who we want to become. So our second emotional need is our desire to have a sense of purpose, that our life matters in some way, that we belong or we're part of something greater than who we are. Now that might be a religion, that might be a community, that might be your family, that might be a team environment. But whatever it is, we have to contribute some way to that body. Therefore we have to use what we've learnt in a way that others find useful. The challenge that we face though, and I believe that we've all faced this from time to time, is that we doubt the value that we offer and we doubt the importance of our contribution. And once we start doubting that, we can start acting in a way that's not really truly reflective of our own personal standards. And that is when we start living a life that is not true to ourselves. So let's go on to our third emotional need, a desire to feel connected in some way. So why do we want to feel connection at some level? Well, this allows us to find people who will give us appreciation and approval for the accomplishments that we've achieved. And it's by that validation that gives us feedback that offers us a reward at some level. In addition to that, when we actually start finding people or connecting people who have similar values and similar interests to us, that liking forms bonds that generate love, caring, support, nurturing, all these aspects that allow us to grow and develop with that person. So our fourth emotional need is our desire to feel a level of surety and control. And the purpose of surety and control is our ability to evaluate both opportunity and risk, but also to overcome a sense of loss. And if you think about it, sort of risk and loss are connected. It's really understanding our previous experience around opportunity and loss and some of the outcomes that we've had, that we can start to look at how that has affected us today. If we're over fearful about our life and trying to protect everything that we have, then we will stop pursuing opportunities that allow us to grow and develop beyond who we are today. Alternatively though, if we're too optimistic and we're too risky, then at one point in time we will lose. And so it's this balance of risking things and protecting things that we care for that allow us to live a free, fulfilling, rewarding life.